Welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you for coming back on this Tool Tuesday, baby. Let's go. Let's do it. You already know what I'm going to ask. You already know what I'm going to say. If you can already do it, go ahead and do it. If you haven't done it, go ahead and do it. Why? Because we need you to. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Subscribe to Miss Fins. Thank you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I just don't understand what is up with the world today. I didn't think it was possible, but it's possible that someone can literally complain about the sun and it be a thing. I mean, you realize, Bills fans, this makes you sound like sore losers. Because I didn't hear none of that complaining when y'all were whooping us 45-2. So, what happened now? So I just needed to say that because at this point, I don't even know what to say anymore. Guys, but if you do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe. Everybody on Twitter, Twitch, thank you so much for joining Miss Fins this morning. I'm a little wild today. Because I've been hearing these wild takes from these people that I'm like, I just can't. I can't. Honestly. At this point, what can you say except, guys, we have to rise above this. We can't stoop to their levels. They want to act like, yeah, yes, I am. Color, thank you for being number one, sir. Appreciate you. And yes, I am doing two Tuesday. I apologize. As you guys know, a hurricane is coming and had to prepare a little bit this morning. And so we're good. We're here. We're live. Guys, why? Because if you guys didn't know, I do need to go ahead and let you know. Um, just as a complete public service announcement. As of far that the Miami Dolphins are still the only AFC undefeated team and one of two. It's actually kind of fitting. I heard this yesterday that this is the fewest amount of undefeated teams we've had through 3 weeks in the last 50 years. And the last time that happened was in 1972. I wonder who did that. I don't know. But yeah, so that's interesting, I guess. But guys, you can always find the Miss Vince Show Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, hosted by me, Miss Vince. So go ahead and check me out every single Monday to Friday. We always have fun. Okay? See, when it's Friday. If you haven't done so already, like and share. Thank you very much. And level up Miss Phins by subscribing, people. If you want to donate monetarily, you don't have to. The only thing I want is subscriptions and for you to like this button. But if you do, because a lot of people ask me all the time, Miss Phins, I want to do a super chat. I'm going to do a super chat. I'm like, I have to get to 1,000 subscribers, people. But if you still want to donate, you can. It's in the little thingy. It's honestly, it's Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. If you want to, you don't have to. Nor do I ever ask, to be honest with you. But you guys continue to bless me, and it all goes right back to the show. So thank you, thank you, thank you for you guys making your show better. So this was for you. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, we're having our Tua Tuesdays. We're gonna deep dive into Tua. Also go over some of the media. Like I just started because I just couldn't believe what I keep hearing. They're really trying to do a formal complaint with the NFL about the unfair working conditions of the Miami Dolphins. I was like, no, they're not. No, they're not. Like, you realize, guys, you're making your team look weak as fudge. Like, come on, man. Don't do this to yourselves. Don't do this to yourselves. Let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Girl number one, welcome. I beat Epps today. Actually, you did. Good morning, Adam. Good morning. Ken Sean, let's go. Miami Dolphins number one, baby. Cat for life. Good morning, beautiful people. Let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, man. Yep, yep, yep. Man, I can't wait to talk about my QB1. Thank you very much. Ken Sean, what's up? I have not learned nothing in 3 weeks about this team. I've been new. I expected this. Love it, Ken Sean. Love it. Good morning, Fins P. Good morning, Sandy. What's up? How you doing? Adam. Welcome. Happy to a Tuesday, baby. Y'all, Fin sub. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Exactly. Exactly, color. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. To be it was harder in week 1, and I can attest to that because color, you and I were there, and I mean fans were dropping like flies. It was harder against the Patriots. Man, I was on the field, so I trust me, I know. I made it to the 1972 club, you know what I mean? Only few can make it there. That's not in, guys. There it is. But I actually did the American flag celebration, yes, and presentation. So I was on the field. I know exactly how hot it was, and I was wearing my jersey. Granted, now with like all the padding and stuff, but I was wearing my jersey. I was still doing all that. Man, it was so hot in that field. It was hotter then than it was this past Sunday. So stop. They keep saying it was because their defense was injured, but their defense wasn't even on the field. But Adam, 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 Adam. I didn't think about that until yesterday night where I heard somebody say it. And I was like, "Oh my god!" They couldn't even complain about their defense because they weren't even playing. And then on top of that too, it was their offense, their powerhouse. You realize we kept them to what was the stat I heard, man? Out of 90 snaps. Yeah, Josh Allen got his Josh Allen's always gonna guess his stats. We knew that. But to get those 400 yards, or oh, they did 497 total team yard. I'm gonna calculate this because it needs to be calculated. They did 497 yards total as an offense, right? Am I doing this right? Divided by 90 snaps, or do I do it the other way? Oh, my brain. I think it's 90 snaps divided by 497. Yes, yes. Mm, times 100. 18 yards per snap. I don't even know if I did that. Anyways, did I even do that right? I don't even know, people. 497 divided by 90. Oh, okay. I was doing it right initially. Ugh. Anyways, Miss Fins. 5.5 yards per snap, right? That's pretty good, I think. Irregardless of what that number is. Their defense was never there. They kept complaining. Half our defense wasn't there. Your defense wasn't even playing. So what are you talking about? Your offense is the one that was supposed to carry you, and they were out the whole game. So what are we even talking about, people? What are we talking about? So Adam, yes, I'm with you. High schoolers play in there. And I made this point yesterday. Pee Wee, man, I watched my little brother. Oh my god, it's so adorable with their tiny little bodies and the helmets like this big compared to the little limbs. You know what I mean? And they're like flopping everywhere because they can't even don't even have the strength to keep up with the helmet. Pee Wee's Pee Wee football is one of the most adorable things you will ever see in your life. So if you see one, don't be a creep, okay? But you can catch a game. Uh, Support your city, but again, don't be a creep. Take your family or whatever. Uh, but it's so adorable. They're so cute and tiny with the giant helmets. So please get out of here. I'm not trying to hear it. Go on, Miss Vince. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Yeah, Tua Tyreek Tuesday. I'll take it. It's up and let's go, Dolphins. Yep. I have one thing to say. Yes, there's silence in the sun, but our guys were on the same field during the whole game. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. And they act like we don't practice in this heat either. Like, good morning, Miss Fans. Good morning, Chad. Wishing y'all a wonderful night. Thank you. A wonderful night. A wonderful night. Okay, it is nighttime somewhere, buddy. What's up, Duke? What's up? Hard Rock will now have OSHA complaint forms to fill out from opposing. Y'all are hilarious. In all the years Buffalo beat us in the playoffs, we never once complained about the snow. That's how we know we should have won one of those four when they didn't. God, I hate the Bills. These Bills are the worst fans in the NFL. I still say Philly, but at this point, I mean, Bills are really trying to be number one most hated fan base at this point because that's just ridiculous. Even other fans from other teams, I'm like, really, Bills? Because y'all weren't complaining when you were beating them like 69-3. So what are we even talking about? We should do a formal complaint about the million water breaks the Reds gave the bill. Exactly, which that never happened before. And them free, they should have never had any timeouts left. Respect to the pitchers who played in a hotter week and didn't say a word. Exactly, man. They were. This is a problem. The Bills were so cocky. I know we're talking about Tua today. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to that. But I gotta get this out. The Bills were so cocky that they didn't prepare physically. They didn't adjust. That whole week they should have been working on extra hydration and working outside. Nope. They came here thinking, it's just the same old Dolphins. We're just gonna beat them. And what do we do? Slow crawl, beat them. And then the last 7 times that the Bills have played, I couldn't even believe when I heard the stat. The last 7 games the Bills have played that's been under a score, they've lost all of them. They're 0-7, including the one that they just lost to the Dolphins. Y'all got out coached, people. Y'all got out coached. Don't be mad at me. Y'all had 90 plays to get 22 points. And let's be real, we gave you 2 of them. So, I mean, what more of a layup do you want? We literally gave you 2 points. The refs, you could say, gave you the others another 7, but whatever. Good morning, Mr. Good morning, Jeffrey. A terrific Taco Tuesday. There you go. I get it. You probably haven't slept. This Bills game is scary, being that it's a short week. I get it, but honestly, Ma'am Kid, what's up? Welcome. I'm not scared. McDaniel's gonna get them ready. Good morning, Dolphinier. What's up? Like I said, Bills are front runner, finger pointing, excuse maker. Guys, delusional Patriots fans. Thank you. Shout out to your boys because they didn't say. Hold up, because I need to say this. Just like Color said it. Y'all came here early, knowing full well it was gonna be hot. Everybody was making fun of you guys. I was like, that's smart, but okay, do what you gotta do. Nobody stops you from doing it. But look at this. Look at this. I mean, Y'all weren't complaining, and you guys have people dropping left and right, but it is what it is. And Florio wants an NFL Miami specific rule where opponents traveling to Miami can't be allowed on a he did not just say that. Scotty, first of all, good morning. He did not just say that. He did not just say that. Because if that's the case, then I want the NFL to make all northern teams that get snow to never have a game in December or January. There you go. What are we talking about here? What are we really talking about now? Like, please. Their defense played 19 minutes. Exactly. That last play by Buffalo, 11 seconds, no timeout. What were they thinking? They weren't thinking. That's their problem. 5 yards per snap equals 0 points technically. I'll take it. Josh Allen almost had 41 minutes and only put up 17 points, 400 passing yards, and a straight L. Oh, snap. I bet they wish they had 13 seconds left. Oh, snap. Yo. Hey, yeah, that was epic. That was epic, man. That was epic, Adam E. Absolutely epic. That was epic. Oh, snap. Y'all are on it this morning. No Cowboys. Cowboys, the worst, they win one game and they're going to the Super Bowl. Hey, let them have it. Let them enjoy it. What about Tampa and Jacksonville? It gets hot there too. Exactly. And Tampa, you can argue at times it could get really humid too. So what are we even talking about? Atlanta. It's no ice cooler either. You see what I mean? Like, I can't. Miami Kid, what did you guys say? Bills Mafia is saying that they dominated us. They failed to say that the majority of those yards were inside a box. It wasn't like Allen was bombing us all over the place. Exactly. They're delusional. I was just gonna say the Super Bowl's in Arizona, so what are we even talking about? To quote Luke Skywalker, their overconfidence was their weakness. Facts. Hashtag to what do you call it? Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Our offense should be fresh for Thursday. I agree. That's why I don't think that the defense is gonna need to do much, man. They're gonna crush. This might be a blowout, but wait till Thursday morning when I discuss the game preview, ladies and gentlemen. Fins up. Anyone who thinks we win that game if Teddy stays in the water doesn't come back is 100% wrong. Agreed. I teared up when Tua left. I'm like, we just lost the game. Literally, when he went down, I was like, we just lost the game. The season's over. Like, what are we doing here? Milano should get fined for that late hit, by the way, in my opinion. If we want to, start giving complaints. It was way after. Way after. Now the league wants to go ahead and, you know what? The next game, Buffalo will have a grin and any type of better to get used to the cakewalking. Exactly. The league is investigating the Josh Allen taking and ripping off Christian Wilkins' helmet. They should be investigating why Milano completely just pushed off. Oh, it was a shove, guys. Blah blah blah. I'm like, first of all, Milano's way bigger than Tua A, and B. It was way after the play was dead and the ref was right there. Like, what are we even talking about? Good morning, Lady Dolphins fans and everybody. How y'all doing this morning? Check your poll. Yup, it's good. Thanks. What about us? Do we never get to play at home on Thursday? I think you mean Tuesday. Yeah. Good morning. What's up, Michelle? Yep, yep, yep. Ryan AP, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Fired up. Okay, I think I figured a fantasy question. When does the waiver wire open in the league? Is open already for our league, which I'm gonna discuss this a little bit too because I kind of forgot to mention it. Scotty referenced the NFL rule stating that it can never be too cold or too wet at a game, but he believes he is a different situation and that NFL needs to investigate. Investigate the sun is what we're doing now. Is that what we're doing now? We're investigating the sun. Okay. I agree. There should be a realistic chance for us to get the blowout we've been expecting. Is true. It's true. We really could use a blowout out of a good team. Absolutely. We blow them out. There's no other team better than us. Period. But there's already no other team better than us. Not even the Eagles' wins are better than the teams that we beat. Every single one of the teams we beat are Super Bowl contenders, all of them, and Super Bowl winners. So yeah, like stop. Why are we focusing on what losers are saying and why even paying attention to these teams below us? Let's focus on our next victim and what we're gonna do to Cincy and go 4-0. Exactly. So that was it. I just needed to say it because I heard that and I thought it was the most ridiculous thing ever. And I already caught up with all of you guys got. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen already, I want to go ahead and dive over to a stats because to me it's extremely important for us to discuss our QB1 through 3 weeks. How's he looking? Y'all know my expectations to what do you call it? What I my expectations versus reality for him. I've been saying this now consistently since the preseason. What I expect for him, which is why this sticky note, and y'all know I've been going by the same sticky note the whole time. It's literally my realistic expectation for him because if he does what I ask for minimum, if he gives me the 230 per game times 17, that's a minimum 39.10, which to me it's not even, he can do way more than that. He even gives me 250 times 17 games, 4250. So between 3,900 and 4,300 yards. It's all I'm asking. I want him to do more than that, but I don't think I'm being unreasonable by asking that. Mm. And the two touchdowns per game is going to get him to 30 plus touchdowns, which is really what I want. Mm, so let's get into this, guys, because I want to show you guys how Tua has progressed over the years. And then I want to show you what he's done this 2022. Okay. Before I do, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button because we gotta let everybody know that we're here, we're live, we're discussing our Tua. It's Tua Tuesday, baby. Tua Tuesday, Tuesday. I can't even say that properly. So, I'm gonna have to ask you guys. Adam Sadusky, you said ESPN has his number one, so Phins up y'all. Tua is on pace for 5,200 yards. I agree. Because right now he's averaging, which I just saw. Give me a minute. Give me the loot. Sorry. Give me a, I'm just so pumped. Like, I'm literally just so pumped. Because right now, I don't even think that people can handle what we got going on. He's on pace for 52, over 5,200 yards. Bro, that's MVP level. And y'all better watch my Dark Horse video I did 2 months ago on Tua, which where they had him as a dark horse. I said, could he be? He has a potential. Will he be? I don't know. That's up to Tua. So y'all check my receipts if you want to check them. But I'm gonna discuss to you the progression of Tua. So this is what I want you guys to see because to me it just kind of shows you what we want to see on our QB. You know, every year you want to see progression. Now, granted, I get it, guys. He hasn't played a full season yet. Obviously, mitigating circumstances, especially with his hip, and situations like that. We're not looking at that. We're just strictly going through the stats so y'all can have an understanding of the progression of Tua. Okay? Because I do believe this is going to be the year that he actually gets the whole thing. But I got to ask you guys, um, because y'all know I love polls, is Tua moving in the right direction for you? There you go. Go ahead and answer that for me, guys. Go ahead and answer that for me because I want to get you guys' take. Hmm when you talk as much as me, your lips get chapped. So it is what it is. If I look shiny, or like I just ate some fried chicken, I wish I would have, but it's too early for that. Um, it is what it is, people. My lips. Okay. So as far as two, right? Um, we're gonna see the progression, and this is, and I'm gonna compare it to another QB, and y'all will understand what I mean by that because I made this video 3 weeks ago comparing to him right before week one, comparing him and what type of trajectory is Tua doing. You know what I mean? So far, okay, I overdid it with this. I overdid it with these lips. Give me a minute, people, because it's a little much. My God, my lips are slipping and sliding. Damn. Okay, much better. Okay, better. So I'm comparing him to this other QB. Y'all will see who in a minute. But there's a reason why, because in that video, I discussed what kind of trajectories Tua are going to have based on what he's shown us so far. What is his potential? Because I said that he's on a fork right now. So being that he's on a fork, he has an opportunity to do something. But if he doesn't, it's there's nothing else that we can do for him. And that's where I was getting at. Smash that button. Yep. Smash that like button. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna drop my link. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Okay? Why? Because this is very important. Oops. Hold on, I made a little boo boo. Bear with me, people. There you go. Okay. Now, as far as Tua so far, so I'm gonna go just straight stats: 2020, 2021, 2022. So in 2020, we know that he played 10 games. He started nine of those. Okay, um his record for the ones that he started, he went 6-3. His overall completions for that year, 186. Out of 290 that he attempted, his completion percentage was 64.1%, and his total yards that those 10 games, 1,814. That's the total yards that he had. He did 11 touchdowns, so his percentage based on that was 3.8 touchdown percentage when attempting a pass. Okay, he did a total of 5 interceptions. So out of all his attempts, he had a 1.7% interception percentage of the times his passes were intercepted. Okay, he got a total of 100 first downs that he completed, and his longest completed pass was 35 yards. Now, his yards gained per pass attempt was 6.3. Now, the adjusted yards gained per pass attempt was 6.2 at the end of the day. Now, his yards per completion was 9.8. So every time he made a completion, the average of that was 9.8. Um, and then his overall average of yards per game was 181.4. Okay, his overall QB rating was 87.1. His QBR was 44.8. He took on 20 sacks that game that lost 136 yards. Now, he did have two fourth quarter comebacks. Okay, and he won. He also gave us two game winning drives as well in 2020. Okay, um, so that's actually not bad. Not bad for him doing that. That was in 2020. In 2021, he played a total of 13 games, 12 of them which he started. And out of those 12, the record was 7-5 for him. He completed 263 yard passes, to out of 388 that he actually attempted that year. His total completion percentage was 67.8, which increased from 64.1. So it's a good thing. His yardage also increased from 1814 to 2653. He did score more touchdowns, so five extra touchdowns at 16 touchdowns in 2021, meaning last year, people. With the touchdown percentage being 4.1 versus the 3.8 he had from the year before. Now, he did have 10 interceptions, so he doubled up the interception, but he also had three more games that he played in. Granted, I get it. Last year, he was out by week two, missed like all these other games, but irregardless of that, guys, hence 13 games played, 12 he started. So, okay. We're just talking about all of this that we have here. What's up, Green Red? I see you. Scotty, yeah, no more Pro Bowl game. Finally, it's now going to be skills competition. Yeah, they're gonna do a flag football and they're gonna do um skill competition. So, hmm he did have his he did complete 137 first downs, and his longest pass was 65 yards. So anybody that says that he didn't have a long pass, well, he did. He completed a 65 yarder. Okay, just so you guys know. Now, the yards gained per pass attempt was 6.8 versus a 6.3 from the year before. And and honestly, the yards gained per completion was 10.1 versus the 9.8 he had from the year before. Now, the total yards did increase as well. So he had in 2021 181.4 yards per game that he averaged. Last year, he averaged 204.1 yards per game. He's even his QB rating went from 87.1 to 90.1, and his QBR also went up from 44.8 to 49.7 as well. So you're seeing things increase. Obviously, he played more, so you expect that number to go up higher. Now, interestingly enough, he also got sacked 20 times last year too, just like 2020. Yeah, 2020. So and with more games. So that's actually even better stat, meaning that he didn't get any extra sacks. You know what I mean? So the sacks percentage per game went down. So it was 6.5 when attempting a pass. He got sacked 6.5% of the time. That went down to 4.9. Color. Okay. Now, last year he didn't have a fourth quarter comeback, but he did have two game winning drives. So far in total, in the last 2 years, he had two fourth quarter comebacks and four game winning drives. Okay. So congratulations to him. Now, through 3 weeks, guys, remember it's only 3 weeks, but we have to discuss what we've seen so far in only 3 weeks, people. In the 3 weeks that Tua has played this year, and he started all three. He's 3-0. He's completed 72 passes out of 101 out of 101 attempts. Okay, his completion percentage also increased as well from 64.1 to 67.8 to now 71.3. Okay, his yardage, he's already at 925 yards. He's already doing half his yards from 2 years ago at 1,800. So he's already on pace to break that number in half the games. Not even half the games, a third of the games that he played in 2020. And just to go off to just to show that off, excuse me, he's already completed 8 touchdowns, which is I mean, his touchdown percentage per attempt per pass when attempting a pass is 7.9, guys. He started with 3.8 in 2020, 4.1 in 2021, and now he's at 7.9. So when this man is attempting a pass 7.9% of the time, that becomes a touchdown. He's only been intercepted 2 times in 3 games. So not bad at all. So far, he's completed 43 first downs, which is 40% of what he did in 2020, his rookie year. His longest was 60. So still a 60 yarder like last year. And you could argue he's done it twice this year because he got a 60 yarder, 60 yarder to Tyreek. That same game, he did a 59 yarder. I'm giving it to him. Okay, I'm giving it to him. It was one less yard. Who's to say they didn't mess that up? They didn't, but you know what I mean. His yards per attempt are insane. It's 9.2 compared to the 6.3 that he was doing before. And right now, the adjusted yards gained per pass attempt, meaning the passing yards that are um, that are attempted, what he's getting per those yards, it's 9.9. The yards per catch completion, 12.8. And the yards per game already, it's over 100 more than what he did last year. He was at 204, and now he's at 308.3. It's insane. His QB rating is 117.8. His QBR is 82.8, double of whatever he had in 2020. He's only taken 5 sacks so far, which is actually not as bad. It is on pace to, it's actually on pace to kind of semi equal what he did last year. So he's on pace to getting 20 or less sacks this year. I'll take it. So anybody that tries to tell me we have a crappy O line, nah, they got better. They're making it happen. Those coaches are teaching the guys what to do. Okay? It is what it is. And so far in this year, in those 3 weeks, he's got two fourth quarter comebacks and two game winning drives. Come on, man. In total, Tua has done 26 games, which of those he started 24. He's 16 and 8, people. 16 and 8. Completing 521 completion out of 779 attempts. His completion percentage so far in his career is 66.9. Might as well be 67. He's already had 5,392 yards in the 3 years, 35 touchdowns, and his touchdown percentage when attempting a pass is 4.5. He's only had 17 interceptions out of the 35. So that's a 2 to 1 ratio between touchdown to interception. That's what you want out of your QB. You know what I mean? He's completed 280 first downs and his longest 65. Now his yards per completion average 10.3, and his overall in the 3 years he's been here 207.4. His overall QB rating 92.5, and his QBR, we don't have that yet. He's been sacked a total of 45 yards, guys. And out of all of that, he's done 4 fourth quarter comebacks and 6 game winning drives, guys. Anybody that tells me that they're not seeing an improvement, then I implore you, please, please, please do me a favor. Go ahead. Go ahead and rewatch. Because the stats, there's nothing you can say about the stats. The stats are what they are. I can't change the stats. Maybe your perception of what you're seeing in him, game time might be different, but you can't change the stats, man. The stats are what they are. Guys, we got almost 40 people in here, only 25 likes. If y'all could do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Let's let everybody else know that we're live, okay? Let's let them know because I want them to make sure that they understand this. We're having a great conversation right now. We're discussing our boy. Oh, there it is. So go ahead and do that. Let's see here. I'm about to make this. Yep, I'm doing it. It is what it is. It's my show. Y'all want to talk? Y'all gotta be subscribed. So there you go. Subscribe only. And as a public service announcement, I can't believe I have to say this, but we do have a lot of new people here. This is a family friendly show, people. So please, you guys can debate. You guys can argue. Just keep it PG. That's all I ask. Kids watch this show, they watch the replay. So we want to make sure that we're family friendly. And I implore everybody to comment on this. Any questions you have specifically for me, though, you have to put at Miss Phins. So MISSPHINS, because then it'll pop up and I can see the bright orange of my name and I can answer your question. So please go ahead and do so. But we're laid deep with our boy Tua. So let's get it. Okay? Now, as far as Tua's concerned, let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit in here. Let's go a little tighter with Tua. What do you mean, Miss Fins? I'm gonna discuss some things that I feel like people don't really understand. And to be honest with you, I didn't even understand. I had to get help to get this explained. Shout out to Color for helping with this because sometimes you don't even think about this. You know what I mean? But to me, it's very important. So I'm going to discuss accuracy, guys, and I'm going to discuss the pressures, meaning the O line, and what Tua has had to deal with in the last 3 years. So y'all can see the progression also of the team and what we're dealing. Get out of here. Anywho, okay, we'll leave that right there. So far, and this year, out of the 3 games, right? We know that Tua completed 72 out of 101 passing attempts. Total yards are 925. He's only had one ball batted this year. Last year, he only had one ball batted. And the year before that, he only had 2 balls. So, I mean, when he's throwing these balls, they're not really being challenged at the line like that. You see what I mean? And the passes that he's had to throw away in 2020 was 5. Last year was 6. So far, he's only had to throw away 2 of them. And as far as doing spikes to stop the clock, Tua did only 3 in 2020 and only 1 in 2021. He's done 0 so far. Miss Phins, who is simply the best. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Hit the like button, please. Yes, Chef Jude, thank you so much, buddy. Let them know. What's up, Mudbone? How you doing? Good morning. Yeah. So that's also something else. Now, let's think about it this as well. He had a total of 12 drop passes in 2020, making that pass um, percentage that are dropped out of all of the passes that he attempted 4.3. Last year, he had 17 drop passes, making the percentage 4.4 based on the attempts. This year so far, he's only had 5 passes dropped, making it 5.1. You don't want to continue to have those drop passes, but we do understand things happen. Now, this is something that people may not like. You may not like what I'm about to say, but it's something that we have to look into because it's actually a progression for Tua, and he's actually gotten better at this. So Tua so far in the poor throws, and this is all calculated. This is just raw data, people. Okay, raw data. Tua threw in 2020 53 bad passes, like 53 bad passes. And that's excluding all the spikes and all the throwaways. These are just pure horrible passes by Tua. 53 in 2020, which is 18.8% out of all the ones that he attempted. That again, not excluding spikes or throwaways. But his on target throws that would hit the intended receiver, he had 209. So his on target percentage was 74.1 out of the ones he did per pass attempt. Again, excluding spikes and excluding throwaways, guys. Okay? In 2021, he threw even worse. 62 bad passes. Again, excluding spikes and throwaways. Just straight up bad passes. He had 62. So he did 9 more. He also played 3 more games. So that makes sense. What is that? 3 extra bad throws per those 3 extra games that he played? Okay. But his percentage got better, guys. He went from 18.8 percentage of poor throws per pass attempt to 16.3. So you're seeing the progression. Yeah, he threw more, but he played more. So statistically speaking, he's getting better at that. Which this shows you his decision making towards getting better at his decision making. Hence why, yes, he threw more, but he played more. That's why his percentage is really what you want to take a look at. You're seeing that decretion. He went from 18.8 to 16.3 in the percentage of poor throws per pass attempt. Again, this is excluding spikes and throwaways. So this is just pure passes for that intended receiver. And guess what? Out of the on-target throws that he actually made for his intended receivers, he went from 209 in 2020 to 305. Yeah, I said that on purpose. 305, 305 on-target throws, guys, to hit his intended receiver. 305 to hit his intended receiver. He increased by 6% on his on-target throws, again excluding spikes and throwaways. He went from 74.1% on-target percentage to 80.1, guys. So he's getting better at choosing the ones that decision making is not night and day better. Exactly. ABAB, Samoan Assassin. Yes, you're seeing it here, guys. The stats are showing you that Tua is improving. You know what I mean? That's what you want to see out of your young QB. Let me see. Evan, you said Miss Phins. Just want to say hi. Hey, so to be fantasy. And say sorry beating you in fantasy now. I am the only undefeated in that division, just like the fifth. You know what, Evan? I'm gonna give it to you. Okay? Heads up. Let me tell you, this whole week I was so freaked out. I completely forgot to do my lineup. I went 5-0 week 1, 2-3 week 2, and 2-3 week 3 out of the 5 leagues I'm in. So I need to step up my game, man. I gotta step up my game because now I'm on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6. Now I gotta step up my game. So I'm gonna be for everybody. This I'm gonna talk about fantasy at the end of today too, because man, we gotta discuss it. But I really want to focus on Tua because it's Tua Tuesday, baby. We gotta discuss Tua because I want you guys to see what I'm seeing, not just on the field, but understand the statistics, guys. His decision making is getting better, and that's what that is what is excites me about what I'm seeing from Tua. And now let's go. That's just year 1 and year 2. Now let's go to year 3. And again, we only have 3 weeks, but even these 3 weeks, again, 3 games, 3 starts, 72 completions out of 101, 925 yards. Already 50% of his yards that he had in 3 games out of the 9 games he played. So in a third of the games that he started in 2020, he already has 50% of his yards, guys. I hope you just heard what I said. Out of 30% of his starts, or 33% of his starts from 2020, he already has 50% of the yardage. That's efficiency. That's improvement. I'm not calling him elite yet, Jeremiah. I'm not. Because he's still got to, again, be consistent for me. I've been exactly the same with Tua the entire time. You're too rough on him. I'm like, not rough, man. I'm looking at stats. I'm evaluating what I see. And everything I said about Tua is what he gave me. That's my evaluation. And to show you how consistent I am, I got the same sticky that I've been using since week one of what I wanted Tua to do. And it's going to, all 17 games, that's all I'm going to ask from Tua. Is he going to meet my expectations? Is he meeting my expectations so far? Yes. Is he exceeding them? Yes, he is. Not by a super lot, but he is exceeding them, which is exactly what you want to see out of your QB. So now that we got that, again, only one batted ball this year so far. And I honestly don't even think that he's going to do it. 3 game sample, yes, but those 3 games were all considered contenders and made the playoffs last year. Number one QBR is real deal. Exactly, color. Only threw throwaways, guys. 0 spikes so far. And of all this, he's only had 5 passes dropped, making his percentage drop in passes per attempt 5.1. That's a little high, but again, it's only a 3 game sample. That should come down. Now, well, I already told y'all, okay? He had 53 bad throws, 62 year two. He's only had 13. He's only had 13 bad throws. That's it. So four bad throws per game is what he's averaging so far. 4 bad throws. Okay. Now the percentage of bad throws per attempt though is 13.1. Again, excluding spikes and throwaways. Guys, he started at 18.8 in that bad throw percentage per attempt. Year one. Year two, that went down to 16.3. Year three, he's at 13.1. 13.1, guys. I get it. It's a 3 game sample. We're going to review this. Again, Tour Tuesdays is a whole season. I've been doing Tour Tuesdays since the preseason. So we're going to continue Tour Tuesdays. And we're going to take a look at it. How's he doing? You know what I mean? Are you seeing improvement? Because I'm just giving you the overall. I ain't even giving you the week by week. I'm going to discuss that in a minute. Out of all the throws that he's done so far, he's had 82 on target throws that would have hit the intended receiver. His on target percentage is at 83.8, guys. You can't even make this up. He's getting better. He's absolutely getting better. Absolutely getting better. And just so you guys know, the average time that the QB has in the pocket between the snap and throwing the ball, or when the pressure collapses in the pocket, in 2020 was 2.3 for Tua. In 2021 was 2.1. In 2022 is 2.3. What does that show you? The O-line has been consistent. If anything, the O-line has been better because he's gotten better. He's learned how to manage that pocket presence. That right there tells you how to manage the pocket. And I said this, and I don't even know why nobody really said this last year. Like I said it. Guys, Tua's better at managing the pocket. He's better at managing the pocket. I saw it with my eyeballs. Tua is better in the pocket. Getting out of the pocket, stepping up and throwing in the ball. He's getting better. And I saw that last year before anybody else did because I didn't even see. I didn't even see anybody else really talking about this. Those mention it here and there, but nobody really like honing on the fact that he's getting better in the pocket. How do you get better in the pocket? You learn 2 ways. Either you get sacked a lot, Joe Burrow, sorry, not sorry, or 2, you move around. Having 2.3 average time, by the way, is average. It's the average time for all the QBs in the league. Some have 2.1, some have 2.4, 2.5. So 2 is right there in the middle. So it's not like we're not giving him the protection he needs. We are. The total times he's being blitzed right now this year so far, 31 times he's been blitzed. He's only been hurried 30 times. He's only taken 5 QB hits in that one cheap shot. Just saying. He's only been pressured, guys, 29 times this year. His percentage per drop back, per drop back that he's being pressured, 27.4. It's actually worse than last year. He's getting pressured more, but he's evading it, people. He's evading it. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but the O line is stepping up. The O line is stepping up. And it may and again, remember guys, we're playing chess with we're playing chess with that O line. And even then it's actually up from last year. Yeah, but he's not taking as big of a hits as he did last year. So that's the difference. Now right now in 2021, we only attempted the RPO 11 times, guys, for 123 yards. Play action 38 times for 326. You could see that we were heavily dependent last year in the RPO versus the play action. But this year, oh, it's actually kind of like a mixture of both. This year, you're seeing we're not dependent as much on the RPO. We're doing much more play action than we were last year. Exactly, color, which is what I'm saying. He's doing more with more pressure than actuality. Because guess what? He's learned how to navigate that pocket. Exactly what I'm saying. And guess what? Even his team, I mean, the only sack allowed last week, guys, was by a tight end. No Nagasaki, Durham Smythe. Maybe the pressure is just directed to the right spots. Exactly, color. And that's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It just goes to show that you're seeing the consistent improvement by Tua, which is what I wanted you guys to see. Because to me, this is extremely important in our evaluation of Tua. Extremely important. So that's why I felt like I needed to go over this with you guys, because if you really understood at least some of this information, you'd be able to go ahead and be like, okay, Tua's actually not you know, he's improving, which is what I want you to do. I know that's what I said, color. Oh, oh, you're talking to Scotty. Okay, you're not talking to me because I was like, I literally just went through this, Scotty. So, no, no, Scotty, pressures are up. Again, this is only a 3 game sample size. It's only three game sample size. Okay, it's just raw data. That's all it is. Anyways, so now let me go by week, so y'all can even see the improvement of Tua week by week this year. Okay, so week one, he completed 23 out of 33 passes. He had a completion percentage of 69.7, 270 yards, 1 touchdown. His QBR, his passer rating was 104.4. He only took 3 sacks, okay, for a loss of 28 yards. Now, his yards per attempt was 8.18, and his uh sorry, his his rushing attempts. He attempted twice, no yardage, but he did fumble once. Okay, now okay. Now game two. He has 6 touchdowns in that puppy. He completed 36 out of 50, 72 completion percentage for 469 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His passer rating was 124.1 and only took 1 sack, which is the one that Durham Smythe allowed. That's it. For a loss of 8 yards. His yards per attempt went from 8.18 to 9.38 so far. He rushed one, that 1 yard, so his yards per attempt was one. I mean, I don't think that that's hard to calculate, people. And in this last game, he was efficient, guys. We only ran, y'all don't even understand this. We ran only 39 offensive plays compared to 90 that the Bills did. So essentially a third of what the Bills did, and we scored more points. And and spotted them 2 points. Hence why we're the better team moving forward. Their little reign is over, and Dolphins aren't looking back, man. We're taking over this division. Those 2 little years of runs that they had, congratulations. And I can't wait to meet you in December. Because come December 18th, week 15, the Miami Dolphins are going to shock the world and sweep the Bills. There you go. I said it. I said it. I said it. Okay. So, oh, skip. So this game, he completed 13 out of 18 this past game for a 72.2 completion percentage for 186 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. So way to take care of the ball. Passer rating of 123.8. He took 1 sack only for a loss of 7, but his yards per attempt drastically increased, about a whole extra yard. He went from 9.38 to 10.33. He rushed for 1, no gain. I just too is not built for rushing. Unless it's like the sea has parted ways and you know what I mean? Like he just shouldn't. Because you want to keep him healthy, in my opinion. But it goes to show that even each week, Tua's finding ways to win. And how to be efficient with the plays that he does. And also that's an that could also be attributed to Mike McDaniel and his play calling and what he's able to do and use that's gonna benefit his QB. But not just his QB. The team overall. And that's pretty much the raw data, guys. Raw data. Because I really need you guys to understand that Tua is improving week over week. This team is improving week over week. But when you have finally Tua being efficient, finally taking what the defenses are giving him, he's finally being and seeing the field. And again, I already told you, the time in the pocket is the same as his freshman year. I don't even know why I call it the freshman year, but his first year, 2.3. Last year was 2.1. This year, 2.3 so far in 3 games. So it's not like Tua is not dealing with the same things, but he's getting better at it. And I knew with time he should be getting better at it. And now he's showing that he is. Now, yes, caller, I agree. The sample size is low, but these are some of the best AFC we just beat. Exactly. And that's another thing, too. Last year, and even the year before, we were all clamoring. I mean, I was clamoring. I was very upset. We were beating the teams that we were supposed to beat, so the lesser teams. But when we stepped up to the teams that were actual playoff contenders, we were doing nothing against them. Dolphins were doing nothing against the good teams. And this flipping league loves to give literally the first. They just really can't stand the Dolphins. The hateration is real. Let's be real. The NFL does not like the Dolphins because we're the best. Period. Period. And Miss, I'll answer your question, Scotty, in a second. Um, yeah, they just don't like the Dolphins. Undefeated, we're the greatest franchise. We have the sexiest colors. Let's be real. Aqua and orange. Come on, man. And who doesn't want to be in Florida? Please. We are the number one team in the state of Florida. And arguably, some people might even say Jacksonville right now is number two. Rough. Tampa Bay. Just saying. But hey, as Floridians, you know what I mean? We all have to deal with hurricanes. It's a bummer, but that's our way of life. If you're new to Florida, if you've never experienced a hurricane, and this is a public service announcement, please do me a favor, take care of your loved ones, get the supplies that you need, hunker down, especially if you're where they say they are in that St. Pete, Tampa area, Panhandle. Take care of you guys, and I wish everybody in the West Coast, many blessings and good luck because this looks like it's going to be a rough storm, and nobody wants to see anybody hurt or injured. So please follow all your local advisories. If they say evacuate, do so because you could always replace things, but you can't be replaced. And I want you guys to understand that. All of this, we can replace all of this. Maybe not a picture if you lose it. Maybe not, some of those. That's why you got the memories here, but you could not be replaced. So please take care of yourselves, take care of your families because we want everybody to come through after this hurricane Ian. So, okay. Now, Scotty, am I saying Miss Phins, are you saying that am I claiming that the O line is the same as Tua's rookie year? Absolutely not, Scotty. What I'm saying is that the O line time of in the pocket that Tua has so far to 3 weeks is the same as year one. The difference is Tua. Now, we've upgraded the O line. We've had to play it like, again, chess and Transformers, Bumblebee. Move here, move there, make some adjustments. But if I'm not mistaken, Connor Williams is one of the top rated centers right now in the league. It was probably, and I was against it because I'm like, this man, the high snaps, what's happening? I don't know if this is going to be good. Finally, he's controlling that. I think I've only seen in the last 3 games one or two high snaps, if I'm not mistaken. From what I can remember, he's getting better. That's the difference. But you can see it. It's the time that Tua has. Even though, what in the world is it? What? Hope y'all can still see me. The computer decided to go to sleep for some reason. Um, he's getting better at it. He's getting better. And again, I keep seeing that improvement in the pocket. I said it at the end of his rookie year. Tua's getting better in the pocket. At the end of last year, one thing I can confidently say that Tua is getting better at managing that pocket. You only get that skill when you got a horrible line because you have to navigate through that pocket. So to me, the time that he's getting is the same, but we're not dealing with the same Tua. Tua's better. Tua! Even though they say Hua and after we get a first down, but it just always sounds like they're saying Tua. So it's just hilarious to me. If you ever go to a game, you'll see what I mean. It's pretty nice. So yeah, that's what I mean by that. The time that he's getting is the same through 3 games three games so far versus the average time that he got his first year. And yes, we got better talent now. with Connor Williams, with Ron Armstead. The time hasn't changed through 3 weeks. The average. Just Tua's getting better at managing that pocket, stepping on what he needs to, rolling out. I see him with his little twirls and whatever's. He's doing it. He's doing it. So so far again, and I'm gonna stick to it. And this is why, guys, I'm always objective when it comes to all my players. And guess what? Why do I focus on QB1 more than anybody else? Well, guess what, man? He's getting paid the money. I don't need to talk about Tyreek. We know Tyreek is six-time Pro Bowler, All Pro. We gotta talk about Jalen Waddle, Rookie of the Year. I mean, broke the rookie record. Come on, man. But Tua is the face of the franchise. He's the darling. So the QB always gets the bright. They get all the hype and all the focus. And that's what comes with the territory. But if we're evaluating Tua for being a franchise quarterback, we have to take everything into account. And that's what I want. That's why I do this Tua Tuesdays to show you guys. Okay, look at what he's doing week over week. Look at what he's doing compared to year 1 and 2. Different situations, but it doesn't matter, especially when you're looking at percentages. The percentages is what equalizes whatever situation y'all are maybe referring to. Oh, well, you're not taking into consideration this, and that. Stats are stats, people. Count. 1 attempt, 2 attempt, three. Like, you can't argue that. Stats. But my assessment of him so far, he's meeting my expectations, which is exactly what I wanted. He's actually slightly exceeding them, which makes me even more excited. So at the end of the day, I'm happy with what I'm seeing with Tua, and I think that we should all be happy seeing the progression. And let's not lie and say that you weren't happy when you saw him come back. And I'm just so tired of people. Look, I know what it is to have an injury. I've dislocated and broken my finger. It's a bummer. It sucked. Not gonna lie. I sprained both ankles 3, 4 times each. Dislocated wrists. I've gotten injuries over the years. That's what happens when you're an athlete. And you play multiple sports like I have my whole life. Yeah, Scotty, I'm not using PFF. Plus, I mean, when I heard that they do that whole $50,000 from players to get their stats up, allegedly, not that it's been proven, but yeah, I use Pro Football Reference because it's just raw data. That's all. Ah, Scotty, you're funny. Hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, so far, very, very, very happy with him. Very happy with him because he again meeting my expectations. Y'all already know what I'm expecting from Tua. Each game, I want you to do more. You averaged 204 last year in your yards. I want you to do 230 to 250. You know what I mean? Especially, especially since we upgraded these weapons. He's doing 308. He's exceeding my expectations. So of course I'm gonna be happy. Um, yeah. Hey, good morning, Canes. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's doing it. He's doing it. To 3 weeks. He don't got two. I mean, his average is 2.8. So he's exceeding that. We already know he's exceeding the yardage. No INTs. I mean, in the last 3 weeks, he's only had two interceptions. He's less than one interception a game. He's got two donut as far as interceptions. Come on, man. And the one game that he did have interceptions, guys, it was a 3-to-1 interception ratio, meaning three touchdowns to one interception. People dream about their QBs having 3-to-1 ratios. Let me put it to you this way: 3-to-1. Let's say he gets one interception a game, right? That means Tua would be scored, which would be insane. But that would be that he would have 51 touchdowns out of 17 games to 17 interceptions. That's insane. I don't think he's doing that. But he can come out here and have 35 touchdowns and only have 12 interceptions the whole season. So I'm telling you, like, he's good. He's getting better. He's getting better. And that's what you want to see out of Tua. You know what I mean? You want to see that consistency from him, and you want to be able to get um, improvement week over week. You want the consistency, but you want the consistency to be in an upward trajectory so that each week he's getting up there. I don't know what else I can say about Tua. At this point, if you're not at least presently surprised, or at least you don't even have to be satisfied, but at least acknowledge that there is improvement. I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say to you. I'm not saying. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to believe in him either. Because again, I don't just give somebody the trophy just because. I'm not. Again, I don't think he's an elite quarterback right now. He's got to work his way up there. But he's showing some ridiculously elite traits. So he keeps playing like this. At the end of this year, he might actually get himself up there. Because being elite is a different category, guys. You just can't crown everybody elite. You're elite. You're elite. Nah, I'm not throwing that word around. That's for very few special. Right now, he's playing good. Or really good. He's playing good. He's playing good to me. Not even solid. Good. I can't. Solid is not even good enough. He's playing good football. Good, sound football. See that trajectory? You're going to end up being one of the. He's already one of the best. I mean, Tua Tagovailoa right now is one of the best QBs in the league. The Miami Dolphins are one of the best teams in the league. Period. You can hate all you want, but at the end of the day, Tua Tagovailoa, in my opinion, is the best QB in the league. Now, granted, if you're just going straight up passing yards, Josh Allen right now, just by passing yards, is just slightly above him. Jalen Hurts slightly below him. But look, just to compare the two, and this is the QB that I wanted to compare him within 3 weeks, guys. Tua's 3-0. Josh Allen is 2-1. Man, I'm gonna compare. I'm gonna compare him. I'm gonna give y'all this comparison so far. Josh Allen, Tua, Jalen Hurts, and Herbert. Right? I'm not even adding Joe B. You know what? Let's add Joey B. Let's add Joey B to this. If I can find him. Ooh, Miss Phins. But let's find Joey B, guys. Straight up. Right now, Josh Allen got 1,014 yards. Tua's got 925. Hurts got 916. Herbert got 910. Joe Burrow, 812. But this is the kicker, guys. The yards per attempt. Yards per attempt, guys. Again, I don't know if y'all heard me or not, so I feel like I need to say this. Just so y'all can have a little more what is word. a little more. I don't know what's the word. A little more gauge. There you go. Comparing him to his peers. You know what I mean? Comparing him to his peers. Sorry, I was listening to something and it just made me hyped. Just made me hyped. But if we're really gonna discuss this, technically, based on yardage, Josh Allen is number one. Tua is number two. But what people fail to realize is that when it comes to yards per attempt, Tua is ranked second, and only by point two. Because Jalen Hurts is averaging 9.4, Tua's averaging 9.2 yards per attempt. You know how much Josh Allen's 7.7? You know how much Joey D? 6.5. Herbert, 7.2. Even Patrick Mahomes, if I want to throw him in there, is averaging 7.9. It ain't even close, guys. Come on. What are we even talking about? Virtually, Jalen Hurts and Tua are top, which is funny enough. Played in the same college. One replaced the other. And now they're like, come on, man. It's not even close. Even the completion percentage, it ain't even close, man. Well, actually, it is close because I'm looking at it now. And even completion percentage, technically, right now, technically, right now, Geno Smith has the most completion percentage at 77.4. Then Matthew Stafford, then Aaron Rodgers, and number four is Tua Tagovailoa at 71.3. Josh Allen 71.2. I ain't close. Herbert 66.1. Mahomes 67.9. Hurts 67.4. Like, what are we talking about here, people? Y'all realizing, I think Color said it, so let me highlight what Color said because we have the number one slash number two QB in the league with a game lead for the number one seed in the AFC. Tannehill never accomplished that. Facts galore, man. What would a Super Bowl look like, Hurts versus Tua? It would look like Tua coming out on top and beating Hurts. Hello? Check on target under advanced pro accuracy. Let me check right now. Sorry, guys. Literally, like my voice is like you can hear me, man. Y'all know I'm pumped, but my voice, like this game just took me out. Like completely took me out because I'm like, dang, this game is like crazy. So which one did you ask me for? On target percentage under the advance. Got it. Let me check that puppy out real quick if I can figure it out. Which hold up, let me give me a minute. Oh, okay. Let me see it'll come up. Let's go cooking buffalo. Okay, so we're gonna look at you said under what? Advanced stat for accuracy. Okay, under accuracy, let's do it. Ooh. I see what you mean. The on target throws is what you mean? On target percentage? Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. So right now, on target percentage, guys, and let me again, if you guys don't know what that means, is the percentage of on target passes per attempt. Oh, yeah, excluding spikes and throwaways, guys. So this is pure passes intended for its receiver, excluding spikes and throwaway. So the on target percentage right now, number one is Aaron Rodgers, number two, Geno Smith. So Rodgers is at 86, Geno's at 85, Brady's at 83, Tua Tagovailoa 82.8. Come on, man. Jalen Hurts 79.8. And let me see. Jalen Hurts is fifth. Tua's fourth. Where we at? Where we at? Where is Josh? I can't even find him. It took me 3 years to find him. He's 11th at 74.6 on target percentage. Come on, man. Joey B, 74.4. What are we talking about, man? It's not even like, at this point, if you're not seeing the progression, then I can't open your eyeballs. I cannot open your eyeballs. Even Mac Jones, 68.8. Lamar Jackson, who arguably now is the front runner for MVP, 68.2. And your boy Tua, 82.8. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Mind over matter, that's hilarious. Black Spanish. Within 9+ yards per attempt average. Oh, don't worry, color. I'm going to get that right now. Oh, man, I'm so hungry. Where is this? Uh, these are the advanced stats. I think I need regular stats, man. You say with a 9+ yards per target. Yeah. Let me see if I can get it here. Not advanced standard. It's not even fair at this point to really talk about the different types. And guys, I'm gonna even give this to you. Air yardage, right? Actual air yardage. Actual air yardage, guys. Josh out. What in the world did I do? Okay, my goodness. Right now, as far as air yardage, Tua Tagovailoa's air yards, meaning air yards on all passes attempts, whether completed or incomplete, 780. Josh Allen 893, right? But the intended air yards per attempt, meaning the average depth of target, whether completed or not, that he's attempting. Josh Allen is at 6.8. Tua is at 7.7. Now the completed air yards, because this is the part that you're like, whoa. The total completed air yards right now, Jameis Winston actually has the number one spot at 651 completed air yards. Like actual, not like yak, but like actual completed air yards. Josh Allen is at 602. Tua is at 543. And the average completed air yards per completion, Tua's at 7.5. Josh Allen is at 6.4, ranked ninth right now in the league. And Tua's ranked fourth. I mean, fifth. Ahead of Tenny, Jalen Hurts, and Justin Field. I just, sometimes I don't even know what to say. That's typical for Jameis. Of course, Mr. 30 for 30. Sorry. But yeah, guys. I mean, this there is an improvement, guys. There is an improvement here. You have to show that improvement. So you got the let me see. Oh, yards per attempt, which is what two was alluding to. Color was alluding to. Right now, Jalen Hurts is number one. Yards per attempt, 9.3. Two is at 9.2. Where's Josh Allen? I can't even find him. Oh, there he is. 7.7. Come on, man. Really? Really? I don't even, at this point, I don't even know what to tell you anymore. If you don't see this, I don't know what to tell you anymore. And this is a fun fact for you. Yards gained per completion, per pass completion, Jalen Hurts at number one at 13.9. Lamar's at 13.4, so he's number two. Tua's number six at 12.8. Can y'all guess where Josh Allen is? Hold up, I need to keep scrolling. Oh, snap. 16th at 10.8, man. Yards per completion. He's 16th in the Cooper Rush is higher. Who's a backup to Dallas and Dak. And he got more yards per completion at 10.9. And Josh Allen's at 10.8. Herbert is also at 10.8. So they're practically both tied for 16th. Or tied for 17th, really. But Tua, nah. He got 12.8. Two more yards per completion. Guys, clearly you see right now he's improving. And the number one QB ranked in QBR is Tua Tagovailoa, with the only one ranked in the 80s at 82.8 right now. Lamar's number two at 78.4, and Josh Allen number three at 77.7. They don't even come close. Come on, man. Mahomes is at 76.2. Are you kidding me? Number two in overall yards, passing yards. Number one in QBR. QB rating right now, only Lamar is beating Tua with 119. Tua's a 117.8. That's 1.2 more than Tua. Patrick Mahomes is at 112. Josh Allen, number four at 109. What are we talking about? My man's almost, what is that? I can't do math right now. I can't do math right now. Somebody help me. What is that? 8% more? 8%? 8? 9? No, 8. 8% more. Okay, I guess I can't do math. Brain, love it. So if you're not ready for Tua Tagovailoa, man, I don't know what to tell you. But this guy is doing it. Even Jalen Hurts is behind to him. Like, he's showing you the improvement. The improvement is what you want to see. That's what you want to see. And you keep seeing this improvement by Tua. So, and again, anybody that wants to say otherwise, guys, you need to start looking at the stats. I'm not just throwing this out there just to fluff them up. I don't gotta fluff them up. Are you kidding me? I don't gotta fluff them up. I don't. But all I want people to understand in this Tuesday, which we've been evaluating Tua since the preseason, what is he gonna show? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna finally do it? Come on, man. Cooper Rush is better than Teddy Bridgewater in this point. He looks better than Teddy Bridgewater, that's for sure. Man, Jake Cutler looks better than Teddy Bridgewater at this point, and I hate it when we got Jake Cutler. We just gave away free money. We straight up just say, "Yo, you want to get off your couch and just get millions of dollars just to like not do your job?" Literally. Yeah, John, I saw gasket. His car. He got into an accident. His car rolled over. He's injured, but it looks like he's gonna be released today or tomorrow. So we'll have to see if he's gonna be game day ready. I don't think he will, in my opinion. But you never know. But yeah, guys, that's your Tuesday. As far as the fantasy guys, which I completely, my lord, let me tell you, this is so embarrassing. I don't even know what to tell you guys. So y'all know we have the Miss Fans Fantasy League, right? And right now, I'm doing bad, people. Oh Lord, bad. I can't believe I lost them. Word of mouth. Oh, embarrassing. 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 So far, just so y'all know, because I want y'all to, I gotta give y'all fantasy updates too. Von Joe, undefeated 3-0. Word of mouth, undefeated 3-0. This is in the East. I am 2-1. Cap for Live is 0-3. Tua Beyond and Infinity, Tua Infinity and Beyond is at 0-3, and Epps is at 0-3. Endorphin, which some of y'all got to meet, he's 3-0. Which what pisses me off about his league, guys, it was an auto league. But him and I talked. He's like, I've been just trying to like drop off people and gain more people to try to save my life. Well, whatever he's doing, 3-0. Let's do it. Matt Greedy, delusional Patriots fan. He's 3-0 too. JM 1-2. Team Lugo 1-2. Najee by nature 1-2. And Big Slick is 1-2. Yeah, Epps is horrendous. Horrendous. And this week, man, I got a little shellacking. I know I'm getting destroyed. Exactly. What happened to y'all were coming for me? At least I'm 2-1. I'm the only 2-1 person. Yep, I'm the only one. And actually, you know what? Let me put the overall standings right now. Overall standings. Oh, wow. I completely forgot I was live for that when I did that. So, my bad, guys. Yep. We got four teams ranked number one. I'm ranked a third, and everybody else. Yep. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but y'all are getting murdered. And then let me go into the Miss Finn's Pick'ems challenge. Because y'all know we got the Pick'ems challenge. I can't believe 305 Sports Babe joined my league week one, man. And she's already number one. I'm just so like, I can't even. I'm in seventh place in my own challenge, my own Pick'ems league. And there's 14 of us. And I'm number seven. I just can't even believe this. 305 Sports Babe is at number one with 28-19. Bromar is at 27-20. Dolphins fan 13 is at 26-21. He's also tied with Dolphineer and Big Slick and Word of Mouth. Well, Big Slick is at 26 and 19, but they're all tied with the same percentage points. Then I come in number 7 at 25-21. Phins Top Network, Bobby over there, he's 23-24. Level 2 Noob is 21 out of 26. Najee by Nature, Emax, he's 21 out of 26. Gomer Pile is 16 to 16. Epps, you're at 15 to 16. Gaines 1989, you're 9 for 6. And I don't know who the last person is, but they're 4 and 10. Yo, Keynes, are you not even choosing your team, sir? Are you not? I know I'm getting destroyed. My team is just not doing good each week. I have won a few in my lifetime, and I list a lot too. I know how to take it to the chin. And did you go to Leonard or like, yeah. So listen, I forgot to pick last week, dude. You gotta pick, man. And I've yet to see anybody pick a perfect week either. Cause I told y'all, if y'all pick a perfect week, you're winning some free merch. At the end of the day, whoever's the overall winner, I made my decision. You're getting a jersey. Whoever wins is getting a jersey, which I told y'all it's probably gonna be a jersey or something else. Figure the jersey's good, right? Y'all can get a jersey. Ain't gonna be this expensive jersey right, either. Okay, just saying. But y'all gonna get a jersey. Whoever gets it, I can't even believe 305 Sports, baby. My own league. This woman. Good job, girl. Get it. Which she will be live on our knock on wood Victory Friday, people. You know, after we smoke and fry up the Bengals, which it kind of hurts me because my high school or home of the Bengals. So for me, I'm like, I'm torn. Hence why I was rooting for the Bengals last year. But nah, not against the Dolphins. You're getting eaten alive, baby. Eaten alive. So yeah, guys. So that's pretty much that's our Dual Tuesdays, guys. As far as me availability, everybody spoke. We know this, but there's one quote that I like that McDaniel said, and I was trying to remember it throughout today. This quote to me just kind of embodies what type of culture we're building right now with the offense and overall the team. Adversity creates opportunity. I like that. Adversity creates opportunity. It puts them in the right frame of mind. And honestly, I expect this team to be rocking and rolling. I expect this team to be ready by Thursday. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that they flew out today. If I'm not mistaken, um, obviously with the hurricane, it's actually kind of a good thing that we're going to Cincinnati. For being honest, which is why I don't know if you guys know this, but Tampa Bay and whoever they yeah, Tampa Bay, they got permission from Ross to to practice in our practice field. So at least they're getting the opportunity to practice in our practice field. So there you go. Now I want to point something out to you guys too. You realize who's not been in anything about the Dolphins and has been very quiet, thankfully for that suspension. And I hope he never shows up to another game this entire season. Rosen, he's still suspended. His first game where he's eligible back, which I'm kind of pissed, and I think they did that crap on purpose. They know we're celebrating our 50th anniversary, and this loser is gonna want to be there. They literally just suspended him enough to suspend him all the way up to week 6 so that he can be there by week 7 because of all the celebrations. I hope he doesn't come back. If we're 6-0 at that point, he better not show his face at all because he's gonna personally get killed if we drop any games because of him being there. He's already an absentee owner, anyways. Who needs him? He needs to not be in any games, in any media, nothing. Pretend like you don't exist, sir. Like, do not exist. Because right now, the team is focused on what the team needs to focus on. We don't need you, clearly. Just really need to get that one out there, guys, because, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Whoever wins, do they get a jersey or the new Miss Phins bobblehead? That's funny. Yeah, oh my God, I miss Bud's chicken and seafood. People don't know, huh? Oh, y'all are talking, yeah. Um, so yeah, that's all I'm saying. Ross needs to stay away from this team and let this team cook. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So to me, keep it kosher, keep it clean, and stay home. Don't leave Detroit, sir, and definitely don't come here. Do not come here, cause man, he should have been suspended the whole year. That would have been perfect, but whatever. This game, guys. Tomorrow, guys. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's AFC Wednesday, guys. You know that we take a look at our opponents. Okay, we see what they got going on, how they're doing. Tomorrow's gonna be so great because I'm gonna talk so much smack about the AFC. Has the Miami Dolphins are number one, and let me pull that up. Because I think I need y'all to understand where we're at right now as a Dolphins nation, guys. You guys realize that the Miami Dolphins, guys, nobody else, nobody else, but the Miami Dolphins right now are the best team in the league. And they still don't even give us the respect, man. They're putting Eagles at number one in the NFL. Get out of here. I'm over this flipping NFL. I'm over them. Straight losers. Straight losers. Oh gosh. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. That sometimes happens. But right now in the division, guys, as you may or may not know, the Miami Dolphins are the only owners of the division, being 3-0. Yeah, we have already beaten the Patriots, the Buffalo Bills, and have a very good chance of beating the Jets, making us 3-0 in the division. Just saying. In the AFC conference, guys, if you guys don't already know, pump your chest, people. The Dolphins are number one in the entire AFC, guys. And you know what's so funny? Not even Kansas City Chiefs are number two. The Jacksonville Jaguars are number two, baby. Let's go, Florida. Let's go, Florida. Let's go, Florida. Yo, the state of Florida is murdering everybody, man. We are straight murdering everybody. Even the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are top four in their conference. The state of Florida is owning this league, man. So shout out to the Jags, shout out to the Tampa Bay, because guess what? Florida team, I'm a Florida girl. So my always shout out my state, baby. Let's go, baby. Florida, number one. Florida. We are the best state. We produce the best players on all sports. It's the state of Florida. The state of every NFL team has at least one Florida player. At least one. And I'm just trying to be way, way, way under that. Because you already know it's going to be higher than that. And in the entire league, I mean, I don't even know how to say this anymore for people to really understand. We own the NFL, man. And the league, in the conference, in the division. Your Miami Dolphins are number one. What are we going to do? One of two undefeated teams left. With the Eagles being the only other undefeated team in the NFC. Come on, man. And we don't even play the Eagles. We don't even play the Eagles. Because we played them in preseason and wiped the floor. I'm pretty sure we beat them, right? Because if not, that's real embarrassing. But regardless, it was preseason. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we beat them. And we've already practiced against them. They were one of the two teams we had same practices with them. We had it in Tampa Bay against Tampa in the preseason, and we had it over here against the Eagles. Guys, we already know the Eagles. Can you imagine a Dolphins Eagles Super Bowl, guys? Nobody in their moms would have picked that. Oh, I forgot Miss Phins. Dallas won last night. Yeah, they did. I know. Bump for Big Blue, but it's okay. No worries. No worries. Guess what, Josh Allen? Two is your daddy. We know this. You finally know this. Uh, which I never understood that phrase, to be honest with you. You boys, and I'm saying boys because, and I know girls say it too, but you boys are ridiculous. When y'all say come up with these words and these phrases and whatever, I just laugh. I laugh hard because I'm like, "Ah, this makes no sense, but sure, have your fun. I think it's hilarious. Like, guys, in the NFL, the Dolphins are number one. But why, Miss Fins, are the Dolphins number one versus being the Eagles? They're both undefeated teams. Great questions. Great question, guys. Simple. Right now, all three of Miami Dolphins wins are conference wins. Okay? That's one. The same thing is for the Eagles. All of their wins are conference wins. The difference is two of our wins are divisional games and only one for the Eagles. Mind you, you guys know this. Divisional games carry more weight because they're not just divisional games, they're divisional and conference. Double whammy. They're two first. So because of that, the Dolphins are number one. But they still don't want to give us the respect. And they're putting the Eagles at number one. Man, you know what? This is guys. I'm gonna get real personal with you guys right now. I feel like I need to. So let me come closer. Let me move my keyboard real quick. Let me come closer to you guys so we can have this close conversation real quick. Guys, we're 3-0 on top of the league, on top of the division, on top of the conference. And we're still underdogs by 3.5 points on Thursday. And I welcome every single little bit of it. Why, Miss Vince? Simple, guys. I love proving people wrong. That just in my life gives me the biggest motivation and satisfaction for me to prove people wrong. Statistically speaking, we're number one overall. But y'all don't want to give it to us. No worries. Keep doubting the Dolphins. Please. Please keep please. Keep giving the other team credit for losing versus giving us credit for winning. Go ahead, media. Do your thing. Do your job. I know the real ones. There's a few that have always ridden with the Dolphins. And shout out to those people. They know who they are. Don't worry. I'd rather shock the world. I'd rather just shove it down their throat so much that they have nothing else to say except, yup, get it out your mouth, people. Mm, you gotta give it up to the Dolphins. They're the best team in the league. Exactly. Exactly. So all you real haters, I can't wait. And you know what is so funny? I heard last night, and I said this at the beginning of the show, but I gotta say it again. I heard last night that they said that in the last 50 years, they've never had this little bit amount of undefeated teams through 3 weeks in the league. The only other time that's happened was back in 1972. The rest is history. The rest is history. I don't know what to tell y'all. You guys better be pumped. You understand that what we're doing here is something special, something real special. And for me, I'm so ecstatic to be here and witness it and have the opportunity to come to these games from different blessings from you guys. You know, I just don't even know what to tell you. And according to you guys, out of almost 60 of y'all, which 60 of y'all voted, but only 45 likes, guys. Just do me a favor. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for me, okay? Hit that like button. Let them know that we are live, people. Let them know that. Because at the end of the day, guys, they're never going to respect us. And I love it. I love it. Don't worry. When we host that Lombardi, they got nothing else but to sing our praises. 89% of y'all said that yes, Tua is moving in the right direction for them. I appreciate that. And 10% of y'all said no. And no haters. I am not the 10%. I know color. Sorry, I'm back. I'm pumped. Abs. We're making moves. We're making moves. Guys, I need y'all to hit that like button for me. We are making moves. I need you to understand what the Dolphins are doing. And right now, you know what? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up because I feel like we need to all see this. Let's pull it up real quick. I'll pull up, I'll pull up, I'll pull up. Let me see. Let me see these. Let's take a look at Philly, y'all. Cause yep, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Let's see where their losses can be. I don't even need to do it this way. Put on my schedule. There it is. So they got not least team schedule. Jeez, I can't with this. Man, the NFL absolute horrible. Why y'all gotta make it so hard? Dang. I'm doing it another way because you don't suck. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you, the NFL.com, absolute garbage. Schedule. Thank you. I'm just going to Google this puppy. Making it extra hard for no dang reason. Where's ESPN at? Thank you. Thank you, ESPN, for not making this. I'm not 10%. I know you're not. I know you're riding with him. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with still being skeptical. Again, I'm not crowning him king yet. I need to see the consistency. I've been clamoring for that for years. But I'm loving what Tua's doing. Okay, so this is right now the Chiefs schedule, guys, so y'all can see. Y'all, I want y'all to see this because I feel like this will make more sense if y'all can see it. So let me share this real quick. God awful NFL. God, I don't even know if I should do it because I don't want it to like slow down the stream, but I really feel like y'all need to see this with me, guys. And shout out to the 20 of y'all. They're still riding with me. Appreciate it. I know y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all are here. So thank you. Th- Ebbs, relax. So stop. Injury list is pretty heavy. Is it for us or for them? Exactly, Miss Fins. Get excited, get pumped. Our Miami Dolphins are number one. Exactly. They are, baby. Okay, so let me see if I can share this and y'all tell me what y'all see because I see it and I'm loving it. Boom. Let me know if y'all see this. I mean, you should unless you're blind. My goodness. I mean, I'm not trying to say nothing, but if you can't see this, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Take a look at. We're taking a look at the Eagles' schedule. Why? Because yeah, ESPN has Miami as number one. Yeah, I know. I looked them up. That's why I was looking at. But then the NFL, they want power rankings. They want to have it as the Eagles are number one. When clearly we're the number ones. Look at them. They got to go against Jacksonville next, against Arizona, against Dallas, Pittsburgh, Houston, Washington, Indy, which I think by then they should be pretty good. They got to go against Green Bay, Tennessee, Chicago, New York, Dallas, Orleans, New York again, right? Oh, yeah, we won. Oh, I was right. See? We did cream them. That's what I thought. Look at this. Look at this. Destroyed them. Ride with my girl. Oh, thank you, Abs. You know I love you guys. We creamed them already with Skylar flipping Thompson. Come on, man. Next. And Tua did Tua, Tua stuff. You know what I mean? So come on, man. We were here. I see a couple losses. I could see them losing to Green Bay. I can see them losing to Indy. I can see them losing to Tennessee. By this time in December, Tennessee will be good. So I'm not even worried about that. You know, New Orleans is always going to be a tough out, anyways. I could see a couple losses for them here. You know what I mean? So I'm not seeing them going undefeated at all, at all. But now I wanna put it so that y'all can see what I have. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for us because we need to see this. Sometimes you just gotta say it with your chest. You know what I mean? Not Eagles, Dolphins. Sorry, I didn't let it load. My bad. Jacksonville might even do it. Exactly. Guys, Jacksonville is ranked number two in the entire league. And people are not realizing this. Hurry Dolphin 305. I love your comment, but this is a family friendly show. I need you to say it again without the curse words because I can't display it, buddy. So say it again, but no curse words, okay? Because again, it's family friendly. Kids do watch the show. I want parents to feel comfortable, their kids watching the show, and also too, um, they watch the replays as well. So definitely want to make sure of that. So just put it again. I read it. Put it again. Just no cursing, please. And again, these are brand new people, and I totally get it. So trust me, not everybody knows, but I gotta continue to let you all know because at the end of the day, no worries. You're good, man. You're good. It's just that I want to set the right tone. I want everybody to feel comfortable here. That they know when they're watching the Miss Finn show Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. baby, that they can come here and get a wholesome show. Awesome show. Don't worry, we're gonna get pumped too. But look at this, guys. Look at the schedule, man. Look at our schedule, man. Look at the schedule. And you tell me where you see a loss, because I know you're lying if you do. Cincinnati, they got no O line. And don't worry, we're doing the tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Wait, today's Tuesday, right? Oh, snap. Almost passed out for a second. I forgot what day it was. To a Tuesday. Tomorrow we got AFC Wednesday. So we go again AFC East. I go over our opponents in the AFC East because y'all know I've been saying it since the offseason. Our path to the playoffs and the Super Bowl is through the division. We take care of the division, we're making it to the Super Bowl. I've been saying that all off season. Y'all can catch my receipts if y'all want to go back through all my shows. Because guess what? Your girl got over 100 videos, baby, you got to go through. Yeah. Okay? So there you go. You know what I mean? Guys, right now in the division, we're number one. Avi, we know this. Cincinnati, they got no O line. I expect a blowout out of the Dolphins on Thursday because it's the game. Oh, my bad. Wednesday morning. So we do Monday, motivational Monday, because our games are on Sundays. I said this week is Thursday, so I got to switch things up. Motivational Mondays you get on Mondays, which is also Victory Monday. But I say motivation, win or lose, because you got to get motivated out of whatever it is that we just did. You know what I mean? Two Tuesdays and media day. Wednesdays we have AFC East Wednesdays in the morning, and then at night I got with my co-host color commentary. I have our league wide Wednesdays. Let's talk football with Miss Phins and Color, and we discuss our pick'ems for the entire league for that week, plus points and the most important players out of the entire league for their team. It's actually pretty cool. Our most impactful player. That whole segment is awesome. So y'all better catch that. And that's every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Okay. Then Thursdays, typically what I'm doing is a throwback Thursday. This year, it's kind of cool. Shout out to Liz and her husband. They suggested for me to compare 1972 to 2022. And that's what I'm doing. Last week we went over week 1 and 2. This week I can't do it because I'm doing the game preview on Thursday. Typically my game previews are on Friday for Sunday games, but because the game's on Thursday, I'm gonna do the game preview on Thursday, and then our motivational Monday is gonna move to Friday, Feel Good Friday, and then Monday I'm gonna do the throwback Thursday, and I'm gonna compare week 4, week 3 of the 72 team versus week 3 of the 73 team. So that's gonna be awesome. Man, stay safe. I live in Central Florida, most likely going to lose power for Thursday game. Man, definitely stay safe, buddy. For sure. And shout out to you because I saw you subscribe. Thank you so much, Hurry Door. Oh, I get it. Hurricane and Dolphin. I love it. Hurry Dolphin. 305. Love it, man. Stay strong for sure. Because I know a lot of us has to deal with it here. You know what I mean? But look at this. We got the Jets. I think it's a general consensus that we're gonna beat the Jets. Minnesota, they don't even know what they're doing. Right now, they're a hot mess. Pittsburgh, they don't got a quarterback, and what I mean by that, they got 3. They don't know which one's gonna be which. Kenny Pickett might even start that game. That's also the 50th anniversary of our perfect season. We're winning that game, and Flo's coming back too, so whatever. Minnesota game is our fan club weekend. That's gonna be so much fun, guys. That's their next home game, and I'm gonna be there. Did I say 1922? No, I said 1972 and 2022. I probably said 1922. My bad. But y'all know what I mean. Then Detroit, don't sneeze on Detroit. I said Detroit's my sleeper playoff team in the NFC. And Jacksonville was my sleeper for AFC. So Detroit is going to be not easy. It's away. It's a W. Chicago, W. Fields is too young in his career and they don't got nothing around him. Cleveland, I don't care what he does over there. Jacoby Brissett, next. Houston, W. 49ers, our boys coming back home. Our boys, because we got several 49ers. We're winning that game, even though we're traveling from the east to the west. Why? Because we're the best. Yeah, because we're the Dolphins. Yeah, we're always pumping. I don't know. I tried it. Anyways, then we got the Chargers. This is probably the only game that I would say might be a little tough. Not because of our before it was because of our opponents. Now I'm just saying it because of we're not going back home. We're gonna get stuck there and whatever. I am a loving A woman. Oh, I am loving a woman talking Dolphins football. You got it. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Every single Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. baby. Eastern time. Catch me. Or, and I mean, I should say, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. So you have, yeah, so that's probably the only reason why I'm a little bit on this one. Then we got Barfalo, as Pamela loves to call it. Guys, I know it's December, late December, it's going to be cold up there, blah, 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 right? Typically is. We're used to this. But you can't tell me how many times have we gone to Gillette Stadium and beat Brady? Multiple times. Not a lot, but we've done it. We have spoiled them. What's up, Monty fans? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'll be at both West Coast games. They're gonna be both W's. Oh, Sandy, that's dope. Congrats. Enjoy. You finally get to see your Dolphins. You know what I mean? You better represent, girl. You better be like, shh, just like, I mean, flags and all. You know what I mean? What's up, Monty Fins? So yeah, so I don't put it past the Dolphins actually beating the Bills and shocking the world and owning them down here and owning them up there. Because I've seen this team before beat New England. And it gets just as cold. Granted, obviously, it's not going to get colder than Buffalo because Buffalo's in Canada, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I could see us winning that game too. And we would be in sole possession of the AFC East. Guys, you realize that we would remain number one in the AFC. Then we got Green Bay at home. We're great in primetime games, especially in the last two seasons. And if we're riding high, besides AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones, fine, he's got Lazard, Aaron Rodgers, but that's it. And if we've proven anything playing the Bills is that we can contain teams. Miss Fins, did you know that field goal Buffalo missed was tipped? I didn't know that. If that puppy was tipped, let's go, boys. Let's do it. I'm sorry, but this Buffalo team is probably the best football team since the 2022, the 2002 Miami Hurricanes. And guess what? I'm not denying that. Yes, they're a phenomenal team that they just lost to the Dolphins. They're gonna get people back, just like we're gonna get people back. You guys realize everything we're doing, and I'm taking my time. I'm taking my flowers because I told y'all. I told y'all Chase Edmonds was gonna ball out this game. Nobody ever said, "Nah, Mostert." Okay, I'm taking my own flowers, and I don't ever do that. And Color, you've been here with me. I don't ever do that, but I'm doing it today, cause yeah, I'm taking my flowers. I called it. I called it. It was gonna be Chase. 2 touchdowns, baby. Let's go. So with this Dolphins team, guys, you know what we are? That Cinderella team. That Cinderella team in the March Madness. So I know a lot of you guys that watch football, most of you guys, I would say. A lot. Yeah, most of a lot. You guys watch March Madness in college basketball, right? That's in March. That tournament. It's like the biggest tournament. It's their Super Bowl, if you will. Their playoffs, if you will. Um March Madness. There's always the Cinderella darling of the tournament. You know what I mean? The Dolphins. The Dolphins are there, man. And I'm telling you, the Dolphins are gonna punch some people in the face. Not like our fans or nothing like that, because unlike the Bills, we're actually classy. Yes, I said that. Um, but what I mean is they're gonna be forced to have to give respect to the Dolphins, guys. Look at this schedule and tell me, where are we losing, guys? Where are we losing? Because if you really think about it, after we fly after Houston and we come over here, realistically speaking, we would have already adjusted to the time change. So we could go WW on this. You know what I mean? The tougher one would be going all the way from the West Coast all the way up to Buffalo, New York. That's probably the biggest challenge. You know what I mean? Traveling and all that. Dolphins are top three when it comes to travel distance this year. That's probably the challenge, the most challenge I would say it between this whole 3 game span. You know what I mean? We can beat Buffalo. We've proven that, and I've said it. We're not gonna beat Buffalo until we beat Buffalo. Guess what, people? We beat Buffalo and we spotted them 2 points. And I said this to Color and to Crypto, and they were there, and I didn't want to put it on the camera, but they both confirmed with me yesterday. I said it. The Miami Dolphins are going to do to Josh Allen what the Dolphins did last year to Lamar and the Ravens. They're going to show the blueprint of how to beat the Bills. We just showed the blueprint of how to beat the Bills, guys. Mark it. The Buffalo Bills thought they were going to cruise this. There are going to be some games that are going to really surprise Buffalo. And I can't wait. So that's probably the only thing that I would say might be a little tougher. But we got the Buffalo. Then we got Green Bay at home. We riding high. We going to get that Christmas miracle. We New England. Let's be real. Tua is 4-0 against Bill Belichick. And I'm not ever going to count down Bill Belichick because he's Bill Belichick. So at the end of the day, it may be a tough, but we beating them. And Tua's going to go 5-0 against Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. And I know that the Jets are going to want to play spoiler. By then, we're number one team in the league. We got the first round bye. Is this going to be our trap game? Nope. Want to know why? Because at that point, if the Miami Dolphins at this point are 16-0, we're talking real. We're talking for real. You think these boys are going to allow anything to stop them from destroying the Jets and making sure that the referees can't steal this win? Nah, man. Not happening. It's not happening, guys. This team will not allow the refs to steal another game. It's not going to happen. So I promise you, and I made it bigger so y'all can see it. There you go. I promise you, there's no way New Jersey Jets are beating the Dolphins, and the Dolphins would have essentially just gone 17-0, guys. Getting that first round bye. And then facing whatever, because it's 1-7, but because we have, oh, dang it, give me a second. One has the first round bye, but then you got 2 going against 7, 3 going against 6, 4 going against 5. Then after that, whoever's the lowest seed left will go against the Dolphins. Not in the divisional round, in the conference round. Then that put us at 18-0. Then whoever the lowest seed after that in the AFC Championship, we'd be going 18-0 at that point. And just so you guys know, we'd have home field advantage the whole time throughout the playoffs. I'm just showing you that there is a possibility for us to repeat. And some people are like, no, you can't do that. You're going to jinx. You can't jinx what you've already done. And even if we don't do it, guys, this team gets the exception because you can't jinx what you've already done. Any other team, I could understand that, but you can't jinx what we've already completed as a team. and market people. We're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the perfect season, guys. Miami Dolphins do it one more time this year, bar none, the greatest franchise of all time, and everyone else. And if you have children, don't listen to this. They can go somewhere else and do their own thing. That's all I gotta say. I had to really stop myself because I almost said something that it was not gonna be family friendly. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. This is really what they're saying right now. Not so fast, my friends. Miami games will be closer than the experts think. Lee Carso. Okay, sure. Any given Sunday, baby. And Ronnie, you're right, just half. But we still have the opportunity to do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I say, where's the loss? I personally don't see it, guys. I don't see it. But there you go, cause I need to go get something to eat. My mother's with me, and I gotta take care of her, and she's fine. She's just sleeping. So I'm gonna have fun with my mommy today and my family. So y'all take care, stay safe, enjoy your families, love them, kiss them, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. You may never be able to. We're not promised tomorrow, guys. We're promised today. Make the best out of today. Whatever situation you may be in, understand the only people that don't have to deal with situations are dead. And that may have come a little too strong, but I'm being serious. Going through something means you're alive. You just gotta, adversity creates opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to overcome and get better. But man, oh man, these Dolphins are showing and proving to the league that we're not here to whatever. When you see these boys out there and you see them clamming for it, when you seen Tyreek out here owning them and Mike is sexy getting these touchdowns, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Because this year, we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of our perfect season, guys. We are celebrating it and we're going to enjoy it. Why? Because that's what we have. That's what we have, guys. What we have is our team. We're going to make it happen. And like I said, Wednesday nights, you can catch Color and myself on our Let's Talk Football with Miss Fins and Color. These are League Wide Wednesdays, 8 p.m. You can always catch Miss Fins. We're always going to have fun over here, guys. You know we're going to discuss a bunch of other stuff each and every day that you're here. So go ahead and take care of all of that. If you haven't done so already, guys, hit that like button for me. Share, subscribe. Let's get to 1,000. I want to give away free stuff. If we get it close, I might be able to give up a free ticket to a home game, guys. Y'all want a free ticket to a home game? Help me help y'all, man. So let's give this away. Let's get Miss Fins before the season's over so that we can go ahead and give this away, guys. So today was Tua Tuesday, baby. We enjoyed our Tua. I showed you the progression, what he's doing. Like, subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so already. Thank you, Clementi. Great show, guys. Michelle, thank you. John, thank you. Jeremiah, thank you. Epps, thank you. Guys, we have something to really make. We have something to really make it special, guys. And we can do this. So let's keep doing this, guys. Again, if you're celebrating the New Year's, Shana Tova to you. If you're at work, enjoy yourself, guys. I don't think you're in school today. Might be in school. I don't know. Enjoy school. Don't pay attention to school. You know what I mean? But guys, again, This is the Miss Fin Show. You can find the Miss Fin shows each and every Monday through Friday, guys. 8 a.m. Eastern, guys. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. You see it up here. You see it down here. If you haven't done so already, like and share. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, go ahead and thank you for joining Miss Fins today. Come over here, hit that like button, and then go right back to it. Guys, if you're catching the replay, thank you for joining Miss Fins. Tomorrow, it's a short week for us, too. You know what I mean? So, we're playing on Thursday. Tomorrow, we're doing, Wednesday morning, we're doing the AFC comparison, AFC East. We're talking about our opponents, guys. We got to continue to talk about them. And then at night, like I showed you guys, we do have what we call late night, baby. Let's talk football. League-wide Wednesdays with Miss Phins and color commentary as my co-host. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. That'll be Wednesday night. So we're going to go ahead and discuss that, guys. So definitely check out Miss Phins. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your days. Ali, thank you, Ali. Way to come in. I appreciate you, buddy. Y'all are awesome as always supporting Miss Phins. And if y'all want to support monetarily, because I get DMs all the time, where can I donate? It's very simple, guys. You're going to see my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You guys can Cash App me, Venmo and PayPal if you want to. I don't ask for that. All I want are subscriptions, honestly. If y'all can get Miss Phins to 1,000, that's all I want. Let's get up there together as a fan base, and let's make it happen so y'all can get great content about the team that we all love. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for having me. I really do appreciate it. You guys are literally the best. And remember, tomorrow morning we're talking AFC East, and tomorrow night we're talking Let's Talk Football, guys. Again, this is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.